What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mudhani Jenga. It's been a hot minute since I even sat down with you guys and tried to even have a conversation with y'all. So I think I'd call this a sort of like a reintroduction video and more of like a get to know me video. It's been, I think, almost over 5 years. I started my YouTube channel in 2021, and there has been a lot of on and off. Sometimes I'm vlogging, sometimes I'm not, sometimes it's live, sometimes things are just happening, and I end up not picking up the camera as much as I'd love to. And I think I'd say right now I've gotten some grounding, and I'd like to call this a comeback. And so this is sort of like a reintroduction video. Get to know me, who's Mudhani. You just see Mudhani coming onto your screens, and I'd like to share who Mudhani has grown into since the last time I picked up my camera to say, hey, this is Mudhani, welcome to my channel. I've done a little bit of research of the questions over here, and I have them on my notes. I'm gonna find where I last on my notes. So I have a bunch of these questions. I'm definitely not gonna do all of them because it's a lot of questions, so I'll just do a couple. So the first one goes like, what's my name and where am I from? My name is Mudhani Jenga. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, Kikuyu to be precise. That's about it. I'm a Tutuseme Dogoto. That's home. That's where I've grown up, studied, and of course now went to high school in other areas. And this channel, what is it about? It's basically just about life and sharing my growth, sharing my experiences and what I've learned along the way, and sharing my experiences as I first started sharing my experiences as a young mom working from home. And if I tell you, life has changed since then. Distraction. So yeah, I first started this channel as a young mom working from home, and I don't think I'm any young anymore. Jeez, yes, I became a mom at a very young age, and there was a lot that happened in just going through life as a young mom. And geez, a girl is clocking 30 this year. Like, it's scary because in my head 30 back in the day nilikuwa naona like those are grown-ups, they have their life together, they know what they're doing. Yani, you know how you used to see adults and 30-year-olds back in the day, and me here clocking 30 in a couple of months. And sometimes I still find myself asking those questions of, do I really know what I'm doing? I'm actually the adult here, right? These guys are entrusting me to make the right decisions, right? You know? And it's beautiful, it's nice, and it's scary because definitely we're all living this life for the first time. Na hatuna experience. None of us have lived before, or if we have, we don't have that recollection because it's definitely in another life. And you know what they say about another life, another dimension, and sometimes you'll have those deja vu moments of seeing as if you've lived that life before, but you'll not have the whole recollection because now that's not the beauty of life. Apparently the beauty of life is just coming into it and you have no recollection and you keep on trying to find yourself. Enough of all that. But so the channel is just about life experiences and what I've learned so far, and challenges that I've managed to overcome, lessons that I've learned, and where I've come up to this far, and what I'd actually applaud or even advise someone to actually follow. So yeah, that's that. And what's the one thing that most people don't know about me? I think I've said it a couple of times. I don't know if there is anything that most people don't know about me, because I'd say I sing. I love singing. I'm also a very quiet person, but I'm also a very talkative person. I think I'd say I'd call myself an ambivert. And I change depending on the environment and how welcoming the environment is. If it's bubbly, amazing, and I feel comfortable, I'll be a chatty one. But if not, silent. So I'm an ambivert. Most people take me for an extrovert, and some take me for an introvert, depending on where they meet me at. And this girl has herself a resting bitch face. Ukakutana na mimi nikiwa kazi, sura ya kazi, aki inaweza kufukuza, usipote. It's just a quiet me, but yeah, I think that's basically what I'd say most people don't know about me. How my friends describe me, I don't know. I think I'd leave that one for them. I'll probably bring a few here to just gist, but most of them just wachaniachane na hiyo. They'll answer that. What were my greatest fears starting this channel? One is not actually growing. Two is getting the hate, because not just thinking that the love comes in and the hate comes in, and yeah, I think that was my greatest fear. I remember even and not knowing what I want to bring out to my people, because people follow you for a reason, and sometimes if you do not know what niche you're sending out, it becomes a problem na utapotea, because you'll just be moving around with content and you have no idea what you're telling your people or what you're trying to send out to your people. So I think one, the hate, and two, not knowing what I'm actually doing. So yeah. What's my favorite movie or TV show? Favorite of all times? It's gonna be probably, oh god, okay, na belch. I think I've just had lemonade, probably 922 gas, and that's what I'm having right now. So favorite movie of all time, I normally say this, and I think I'd say the originals. If you've seen the originals from the Vampire Diaries and whatnot, there's just something about it. And The Blacklist, it's just crime and documentaries and just critical thinking, business. If you look at it at an open realm, not just looking at the criminal side of things, you learn so much about even business, how people operate and how the world operates. That is The Blacklist. The originals, just it talks about how life can be different and what we don't know about life. And to be honest, I kind of think it's maybe true. I don't know, but you never know. But yeah, I'll just leave that at that. Do I have any hidden talents? No. I just said I sing, I can act, I've acted before, dancing, lakini miguu zilichoka nowadays. This is too much. And yeah, I don't think I have any hidden talents. Basically sort of like an open book. I also love drawing. I've shown it out in one of my videos that will probably go up later after this. I don't know, but yeah. There is a question about what was my first job. You guys are not even ready. What do you even call kuban movies? Cause hiyo ndo job ya kwanza nilifanyanga, kuban movies straight out of high school. Nilitokanga shule kama on a Thursday, and on Monday I was working for my cousin, I'm with my cousin. Kwa shop yake, it had a kinyozi and it also had a movie shop. So I used to burn movies. So yeah, that was my first job ever. I think I was making 4,500 per month. Like anyway, life, you know. Why do I love making content? I'd say it's just for educational purposes, motivational purposes. I believe my life has been a journey full of everything, from blessings, trials, coming from down up, and I'd like to say this is sort of my documentary of life, even if not to just everyone else, just for me to see how far I've come and how far I'm going and how far I'm willing to go. And I'd say just sharing of what just daring yourself or daring to do something that's scary can get you. And I'd say basically motivation and educational purposes, because thank God this girl finally went through college, and I managed to get to a course or a field that I love so much, and I'm very, very passionate about mental health, addiction, and just everything. So right now that's the field I'm in, and I think I'd say I've learned so much that we overlook in that field, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, educational purposes and motivation, that's basically everything. And fun, because I love vlogging, I love documenting, I just love the camera. Yeah, so what's something I'm proud of accomplishing? I'd say getting through school in a very crazy schedule, and I'm gonna be graduating this year in May. Oh my god, girl is happy. I cannot imagine I'm gonna be walking down that hallway, that aisle, walking down that, whatever that is, just celebrating that I did it, you know. So yeah, and of course haijaishia hapo. Yeah, definitely, because in this field there's so much to learn and there's so much to keep on wanting to discover. So I'll definitely go back to school very soon. I'm gonna let y'all know, but I first of all want to get my grounding and have my family here, because damn, it's been a long time coming. What's one skill I'd love to learn? To swim and swimming. Aki Eve, in my big age, I don't even know how to swim. I don't even know how to. I've tried, I've gone in water, very big water bodies. Hey, wait. I've gone in water, I've gone in pools, and it's not long enough to learn how to swim. Kuna kiplani, I have a phobia ya maji, but I also love water because there is just a relaxation that it comes with. I normally have that desire to just float on water and not care about floating. In it, or just sinking, or just float and just feel how floating on water feels like. And that's the one skill that I actually would love to learn. And riding a bike. Yeah, I don't know how to ride a bike. I tried, I fell. I even have I have scars for it. I have scars to prove. But mimi after kuanguka, I think mimi na uchungu, we just exit the building. So yeah, those are the two skills that I'd love to learn: riding a bike and swimming. Yes. A philosophy that I live by, I'd say honesty, and sijui venye nitasema na wetwe modu na wetu modu, and also treat other people like humans. Be human so that people can treat you like human and treat others like human. That's it. Just be a human being to everyone. It doesn't matter who they are, just be a human being to everyone. I think that's the philosophy that I live by. What genuinely brings me joy is a lot, depends. One, if I'm home watching a movie that I love. Two, sometimes catching up with friends. Sometimes it's partying. I love partying. I'm a party girl. Sometimes just reading a book, reading a nice book. Sometimes just sleeping. It depends on what my mood is like at that point. So nita flow na wherever I am at the point. And my most treasured memory, I think I'll have to revisit that. What are the 3 lessons I'd tell my younger self? Oh wow. I think goosebumps. Okay. My younger self was one very curious, scared, confused, and just dreamy kind of a girl. If I'd go back to my 19-year-old self, because at one point she was pregnant, a mom, and just wondering how is life going to turn up? Are my dreams just going to fall apart? Am I going to pick them up and just roll with it? I think I just tell her, it's all going to work out. Keep pushing hard and choose yourself early. Choose yourself early. There is a saying that I normally say. A friend of mine taught me something straight out of high school, and I never really got to understand what she meant sooner. I thought I understood it, but with time nilikuja nikielewa what she was trying to tell me. Her name's Shiko Eunice. Hey, and she also makes cakes. Her name's the business name is Yuri Kicks. Just look them up anywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Yuri Kicks. For your events, for everything, go there. She is amazing. So she told me that before you love anyone else, love yourself. And just listening to the statement in a sound like, oh yeah, you know. But come to think of the whole statement, before you love anyone else, love yourself first. That means choosing yourself in everything. From work to friendships to just basically not people pleasing to just even career-wise. Choose something that you will enjoy, something that you will love doing. And with time, I have come to understand what she was teaching me, what she was trying to tell me at the time. And I thank God for her, because that statement has saved my life in so many times and in so many ways. Because even after making the wrong decisions or choosing the wrong sides to follow, I'd still find myself and go back and pick myself up again. So thank you, Eunice. And I've told you this again and again. Thank you, because that was something that I've really come to love and learn. So yeah, what's on my bucket list this year? I want to travel internationally with my best friends. So yes, hopefully we get to travel. Yeah, that's just one of the many things, because Aki, it's a lot, but that's the main thing that I'd say. I'd like to travel internationally with my friends. We have plans, we've made them. Hopefully they're going to come to pass, and if they do, of course, we're gonna vlog to the last bit of it. So yeah. And what's my favorite way to relax? I think I might have said that. My favorite way to relax depends on the mood and depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Sometimes it could be just soaking in the tub and just enjoying that soaking there. It could be listening to music and sleeping all day. I don't even want to touch my phone or anything. It could be cooking a very nice meal, sitting down and just serving myself. Kwanza jana I made shepherd's pie. Nimeishikuzikula kwa wenyewe until I made it to my house, and I loved it. And it could be with a very nice movie, with music, just basically anything, so long as it's just helping me relax and find that grounding and find that peace that I'm looking for. So what challenged shaped who I am today, to this very day? I think I'd say, one, becoming a mom at a very young age. I swear by that, I think it has shaped my life in so many ways. In that, like, I had to figure things out real hard, real fast. And growing up in an environment that was not safe, I'm just talking about emotionally safe. And I'd say it led me to wanting to find that emotional safety everywhere I went. And in as much as it took me a minute to learn what emotional safety is, it helped me learn where to find it, and when I find it, keep it and not even share it with anyone. And being a mom at a young age made me responsible for a life that depended on me. If I fucked up, if I made any mistakes, it's not just going to be me, it's going to be me and them. And everything that I do and every succession that I try to do, I do it because I know I don't want to mess up, and I want to give him and me the best life, because a girl has an expensive taste. Kuma earring, yani, I think we just know ourselves. If you have an expensive taste and you have a sweet taste in life, you have to work for it. And it's not about working hard for it. You work smart for it. Because if you work smart for it, you're gonna find it sooner and you're gonna find it faster. Every encounter I've had in life from work, because I was just laughing the other day with my mom talking about the amount of jobs that I've had to do tangu nitoke high school. Unasikia nilianzia kuban movies guys. Then from there I think I went to a restaurant. I did a bit in a restaurant and I was like, nah, this is not something I want to do. I have very good public relations, but I'm not very patient. And like what I said earlier, about my philosophy of life. Treat people like humans and be a human being to people. If I see someone who's not being that, it pisses me off real bad, and I'm gonna call you out. And in the hospitality business, a customer sometimes can be very rude and you'll have to just sasa hiyo na mimi kuna venye inanishindanga, because I'm like, why are you acting like you don't know what you're doing and you exactly know what you're doing and you're just being immoral? So guys, I think that's everything I could think of. Maswali, if you have any other, just shoot your question. Whether it's you can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is on my bio, or on TikTok. It's also on my bio on YouTube. I think that's basically everything I could think of, because I just went online and checked them out. So if you have any questions for me, by all means find me. I'll try my best to answer them and be as truthful as possible. And moreover, I think I'll just say, keep doing what you do. Trust and believe in yourself. Trust and believe in God. And believe anything you ask God in the universe, it's gonna come to you. Be very positive minded. Like, huwezi ishi life na doubts. Have mad crazy faith. I think that's something else that I'd say about myself. I have crazy faith. Like, huwezi niambia kitu. If I believe I'm gonna achieve something, nitabaki kuniangalia zile za, does she even know what she's stressing in? Like, yeah, I have no idea how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. That's me. So sometimes of course it's shaken, because life sometimes can be crazy. Inafika a point and you're like, oh God, is this even going to work out? But yeah, it does. Eventually it does. Because if I tell you, I'll be clocking 3 years since I came to Canada, and looking back, I'll just say it's God. It's been God through and through. Like, I can't even believe it's been 3 years. Feels like it's been more, but it's only been 3 years since I came to Canada. I'm gonna clock 3 years in it's actually 16th of March. I traveled on the 19th of March. That will be on Thursday, and I arrived in Canada on the 20th of March 2023. So I'd say I'll be clocking 3 years on Friday since I came to Canada. And I knew it's been God. It's been God. Like, claim your blessings. The world is so big, so big. Yani hata kama saizi it's feeling like it's so dark, you can't even see where you're headed. Just believe you got this, and God's got you. No matter what, God's got you. Like, hakunanga kitu ingine. Just believe God akona wewe. And whatever you work on, so long as you do it diligently and truthfully, and don't get tired, no matter how crazy it feels. Find help if you can. Also pray for destiny helpers, because sometimes we cannot bridge those bridges without those destiny helpers. Another prayer that I learned is ask God to collapse time for you. That's a prayer that I learned how to pray through a lady that I love listening. She's a lady. She's, I think, Bishop right now. Bishop Funke Felix Adejomo. I love her teachings, in as much as life just sometimes differs and everything, but I love her teachings. There was a time she taught at a conference that I was at, and she was like, ask God to collapse time for you. If you are to achieve something in 5 years, pray for him to help you get it sooner. It can be 1 or 2 years. If you are to get something in 5-10 years, you can get it sooner. Now, if you are planning to go to a land that is not our country, outside there, to just gain, to just try and look for those greener pastures, the minute you start working on that plan, no matter how sometimes crazy it gets, God's gonna make a way, always. And the universe will always bless you with everything that you want. And upon arriving to a place that you want, ikubariki, from if you're moving to a different town, if you're moving to a different country, if you're moving to somewhere different, get to that place and prophesy to that land. if you need to even touch soil and say, I receive every blessing of mine that is in this planet, ama is in this world, because trust me, the world is so big, so big, na kila baraka, kila mtu who comes into this world anakujanga na baraka zake, and you have to claim them. If you don't claim them, zinarudi hivyo. Unfortunately, not everyone has that opportunity to be able to accomplish those goals and those blessings. But if you get to learn how to, if you get to find how and the help that you need and you desire, claim them, run after them, achieve them, and you deserve everything. Dream until it sounds dumb and crazy in your head, and around everyone else wanakuangalia nikaa ni fala because like tafika aje huko. Yeah, I was that chick. I've even been told by someone who was very close to me at the time. Alikuja akaniambia, hey, you dream like your dad. Hata yeye alikuwa dreamer hivyo. And well, look where everything happened. Like, he never really got there, but he used to dream like that. Niju have talked so much, mpaka yeye mwenyewe ananiangalia anashindwa, okay, aje sasa. So let everyone look at you and feel like you're a joke, but work towards your goal, work towards your dream, and you'll get there. So enough of the little motivation here and there, and I'd say thank you. Continue subscribing to my channel, and thank you for not even running away even after I disappeared on it, because sometimes life happens, things happened. I got so busy, a girl just vitu tu zili happen yani, because it got so hard to manage school, work, and just everything else. Kiplani, I kind of got into depression, but I'm definitely gonna talk about that. Life just got really hard, and being in a foreign world where the people that you want to find and just hug and be with are not there, oh god, it becomes hard. And it hardens you by just learning how to survive solo. I've been surviving solo for so long until I'm like, sasa nimechoka. Find me let my people come. I can't wait for my partner and my baby to come. They're the best thing for me. So I'll just say, just hope and pray for the best. And vitu zitajipa. They'll align the way they need to. And yeah, so I'll keep you looped, updated, and everything else, because there's so much growth this girl has seen. And I've been recording, but I felt like I needed to do this video first before I put in the others. And yeah, it's going to be amazing as we do this. So let me see you on my next video. Bye.